Hey guys, welcome to Pond Bank Farms. We are going to do some combining today. It's raining a little bit out. Show you here. Little drizzle. So not ideal conditions to be combining corn. But I just got like a combine bin full maybe to do in the field across the road here from the main farm. So I'm gonna quick do that. And that'll probably be all I'll do, but just be nice to get the field finished off before the rain. You're nice and tight. Not much room to spare. Alright, let's see if we can get this bad boy out of here. There's not much room behind me either, as maybe you can see in the mirror. Door's there, I gotta make a bit of a turn. Okay. This is where it gets interesting, honestly. Normally I find it's easier to back out than to drive in. I should have parked the harvester over a bit more. But hopefully today I'm hoping to wash the harvester off. Then I can park it over just a bit closer to the baler. So. Like I said, not much left. But let's get her done. Gonna combine a bit. Oh shoot. Gonna combine a bit and then go out and make sure it's not plugging up the sieves. Eating. See that there? I don't like that. Better close it up. Woo. Miserable day, boys. She's a miserable day. Okay, so I was getting some, the kernels were still on the kernels a bit. I gotta close her up a bit here. So, just like that. Nope, that one, 26. We're gonna put it down to 24, maybe even less. 23, 24, somewhere around there. Eating.
Oh, by the way, that team a little bit north of there, yeah, they're having some issues.
Well, this is the last. So this is kind of a more triangle-shaped field, which is a pain. So that's why this row is so short. So the 2 rows of shame doesn't really matter in this field because this is literally the last row in this field. So that's a wrap for this field, and that will be a wrap for combining before this rain. We'll have to see. Looking like a lot of rain in the forecast, but we'll have to see how she goes. A little lunch. Pizza. And then I gotta go. I got the dryer running right now, and gotta go. It's kind of raining, but I think it's still okay. Got the dryer running, and when I'm done here, it should be ready in about an hour or so. So Gonna finish up here, maybe do a little work on cleaning up the harvester and go unload the corn. Think that's a good idea, Clyde? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're pulling the harvester out. Got to get the combine out first so we can pull it out. I'm gonna throw the harvester in the shop, grease her up, and take the header off. Open things up so I can get some corn and stuff out of some places, and then we'll wash her up. But don't know if I got her washed up today or not yet. Alright, it's kind of loud when we get closer up, but basically we unload the corn into there. It goes through there, up, and, whoa, okay, that way. And then it circulates. It basically circulates as an auger takes it up, and it just, it circulates, and right here, there's a big burner in there. And there's a fan blows the hot air inside. There's a hollow spot in the center. The hot air goes through. And yeah, it's called a batch fryer. And thank you. One-handed. All right. So here we have it. So it circulates around. The auger brings it up, and then it goes down. It just keeps circulating around, and with the hot air dries it up. So it takes about 28% corn. It takes about 3.5 hours to dry and cool. I'd say about 2 hours to actually dry, but then you gotta let it cool out. Cool down so we don't have a full aerated bin. So we just gotta wait until it gets full, and then we shut her off and walk away, and everything else. All right, close her up. Stop the auger. And now we walk away. And we refill it in about half hour because the corn shrinks a bit. Or we left a little room. We left a little room for it to expand because it expands a bit. Then a half hour or so we'll shrinks again, and then we refill it because we don't want it overflowing. I've had that happen and it sucks. Unloading. Alright, it's about 10 o'clock at night. Probably call it a wrap after this. Just unloading into this wagon. Empty the dryer out, because if it rains, don't need the corn getting wet after we worked all the last few hours drying it, so. This is how it looks inside. Morning. Just gonna start mixing feed. Normally if the weather's nice, Jake mixes feed, but if the weather's not as nice, then I mix feed if I have time. Jake's trimming cow's hooves today, so I'm mixing feed. Turn the camera around here. This is the Massey. It's kind of our chore tractor, what we use for chores, mixing feed and such. second bale. Gotta go change buckets. Take a look at it. Just putting the bucket on. See if I can get you a half decent angle. Find it hard to see myself from here, so there we go. Zipper on, and there we go. This is protein I'm putting in right now. 100 kgs. Got the scale right there. Tell me when I'm at 2,400. Well, I'm not holding it very steady for you, am I? See, here's a problem. Here's a problem. So I'll just zoom out here again. I have to shake the bucket kind of to get it in, right? And then when I'm zoomed in like that, it can't focus. And that is why you couldn't see the numbers. Excuse my unprofessionalism. I'm an amateur. Alright, I'm going to turn on the saddle loader. Coming down. So if you look down here, this is where they're trimming hooves today. Anyway, that's not really my area of expertise, if you will. All done unloading. Done mixing for the day now. A little bit of odd stuff. Gotta get a bale for calves. Stuff like that, and then it's time to work on cleaning out some equipment, greasing it. I always like to grease it before I wash it. Keeps water out of the bearings and such. So that's what I'm off to today. I'll be greasing stuff, cleaning stuff off a bit. Yeah. Okay, so it's the next night. I didn't get much video today. Basically just chores and such. Nasty day, so. Doing a bit of shop work and stuff. Freezing rain going on right now, so basically doing a little bit of reorganizing. Right now I'm going to bring our big shop truck in and organize the tools a little and go from there. Now when I say tool truck, you probably weren't expecting that, but this is kind of what I use. It's actually not too bad because I can keep most of the tools in the trunk and it stays dry in there. So that's what we have right now. So I got my bag here that I take around with me everywhere I go, and some tools for a project that I gotta actually take out and put back in the shop. Alright, this cabinet here is not in the right spot. Just want to let you know. It's going back in the corner. Right back there. And that's what I'm gonna work on now. Alright, shelf is in the corner. Gonna take off those this racking coming across so it's higher here so we can actually stand up underneath here and go in here nicely, so have it like yay high. And yeah, so what I find happens during the course of a harvest like this is the sides on both sides get pushed in and we can get less and less equipment in here. So before winter sometime, I gotta do a major cleaning, get the sides opened up again so we can actually fit a fair bit of equipment in here to work on in the winter. So that's what I'm kind of working on now. It's shop's not quite big enough for what we need it for, but it's nice to have a heated shop, you know. This is going to be our 4th winter maybe with it, and before we had a heated shop, it's yeah, just gotta be thankful for what you have. I kind of regret not doing the whole thing heated shop, but at the time it's all we wanted to do. So lights off out here right now. It's our cold storage shed out there, so got the combine and stuff in there. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call that it for the night. I got started on reorganizing. You know how reorganizing goes sometimes. Before it gets fixed, it has to get worse, which is where we are right now. But it's that time of the night. I gotta go in and order some chemicals for next year. And that'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.